What's up YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be going over how to drive standard for beginners. I'm super excited to be making this video because I know this is something that a lot of you are probably interested in knowing how to do. It's certainly a life skill that I think everyone should know how to do, and I know it can be intimidating, but it's not that hard once you get it. So I wanted to start by going over just like the textbook stuff on how to do it. So obviously you're going to want to start in gear 1, and then you're going to want to go into gear 2, and as you get faster you go higher in the gears. Each gear is bigger, so when you're on the highway you want to be in your biggest gear, for example. So if you have a 6-speed car, mine's a 5-speed for example, but if you have a 6-speed car, you're going to want to be going in the 6th gear on the highway because that's your biggest gear, and this will also result in you saving a bunch of gas too. So keep that in mind as we go through this video. So first you're going to want to start the car. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your foot on the clutch, the left foot, the key in the hole, twist, still keep your foot on the clutch down there, put the car in neutral. Now you can let your foot out the clutch and release the e-brake. Now you're ready to put the car in gear and start rolling. The next thing you're going to want to do is put the car in first and start rolling. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so to get the car rolling, you're going to want to put it into gear. And to put it into gear, you'll see my left foot here pushes in the clutch. You take the gear shift left and up. Now you're in gear 1. So this is the trickiest part of driving standard, is getting the car rolling. So you'll actually feel, without giving it any gas, the car starts to bite right about there. There's a little bite point and the car starts to lurch forward. But if you let it out any further, the car is going to stall, and that will really hurt your neck. So you can see my right foot here. You want to give it gas as you let out the clutch. So I'll try and give you an example here. And now you can feel the car engage, and we're rolling. So now once you're rolling, it's just easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm telling you, you just got to put the clutch in, put it into gear 2, let the clutch out slowly, continue on with your trip. It's that easy. So just to give you a better understanding of how to get the car rolling, once you have the clutch in and you're in gear, everyone, once they get the car rolling just a little bit, gets super excited and they let the clutch out. This is a big no-go. This is the reason most people end up stalling. So basically, you want to continue to give it gas, and when you let out the clutch, the last half of letting it out should be super slow, and then it's just out, and you didn't even feel anything, any bumps or any bad engaging at all. So then, like I said, you can just put the clutch in and you're on with your trip. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to downshift, but first I'm going to have to get some speed, so give me a moment to do that. So I'll get into 3rd and then I'll downshift into 2nd. So same thing like before, clutch in, down to 2nd, clutch out, and you just did a downshift. Now there are further ways of doing downshifts like rev matching and heel toes. I'll show you that now, but don't worry about doing it because it's a very advanced technique that will come with time and practice, but I'll show you how to do that. So I'm in 3rd. To do a rev match, you put the clutch in, give it gas, and then let the clutch out. And it's like it takes a lot of practice, but once you get it and it clicks, it's a very satisfying thing to do. Okay, so something that a lot of people have issues with is coming to a stop because they don't understand that it's going to stall once the car completely stops. So as you can see, I'm in the 2nd gear right now, and I'm going to come to a stop. So I start braking like an automatic car. I'm still in 2nd gear, but right before the car stops, you're going to want to put the clutch in, put it into neutral, and then now you can let out the clutch, the brake, everything, and it's not going to stall. You'll know you're in neutral because you can swing the gear shifter back and forth, left to right. So then we'll start rolling again, and it's very easy. So the last thing really I need to show you when it comes to like the concepts of actually driving is how to put the car in reverse and start rolling in reverse. So you put the clutch in just like getting the car rolling forward. Instead of going left and up, you go right and down, and you can see you're in reverse. Then, same idea, let the clutch out slowly, give it a bit of gas. Continue to let the clutch out slowly even though you're rolling. Now you can feel the car's engaged and you can just continue on rolling backwards. Alright, so I hope everyone enjoyed that video. I hope that you took something away from it and learned something new. If you didn't learn how to drive standard simply from watching this video, it's understandable. but I hope that you just got the basic understanding of what it is that you need to do to drive standard. It's really not that hard of a task once you get the understandings of it, and if you keep practicing, you'll be on the road driving standard in no time. I wanted to make a point of saying that I bought my car without knowing how to drive it. This way I was kind of forced to learn how to drive standard. So that's a good way of forcing yourself to learn how, because I know a very common excuse is that I don't get to drive standard enough, right? So that's definitely something to consider doing if you're really passionate about learning how to drive standard. But yeah, no, all in all, I hope that you learned something from this video and took something away from it, and I'll be excited to see you guys next video.